Hello, my name is Dr. Briscoe. I'm a teacher at Suncoast High School in Riviera Beach, Florida. We're on topic 2.1 today. That's Congress, the Senate, and the House of Representatives. We're going to talk about how both of those bodies are structured in the Constitution, and then how the differences in terms of size and number of members is going to make a difference in terms of how they debate, the formality of the body, and how they're able to get into groups and work in coalitions. So this is just a lesson overview here. Here I have highlighted where we are, describing the different structures, powers, and functions of each House of Congress. This is in video one here. I put in here the task verbs and highlighted where it is that we are. You've seen this before with Ms. Hitchcock, and I just kind of made my own thing up here for the non-course example. But just remember, when we're looking at describe, we're talking about providing relevant characteristics of a specific topic. I did mine on flowers here, but we go over here for the course example, and we have the U.S. Constitution sets the rules for a federal government and outlines how it is structured. So just keep that in mind. All right, so what will we learn? By the time we get done, you should be able to answer the following questions. How are the House and Senate designed? How do the constituencies of the House and Senate differ? How does the chamber size and constituencies influence the formality of debate? And how are coalitions in Congress affected by the term length differences? All right, so here I've just outlined the qualifications and characteristics for members in both of the houses, the length of the terms down at the bottom, and then the constituencies, and we're going to look at it another way in just a minute. Just want you to get a sense of what those differences are. Okay, so we're looking at it another way here, talking about differences in the chamber size, that is the body, the House or the Senate, and the people that they represent, their constituencies, and how that influences how they're going to be able to debate. So we're over in the House of Representatives with their 435 members, representing about 700,000 people, and they've got 2-year terms. They've got a larger number of people. They've got constituencies that are smaller and maybe more specific in terms of that they want to have addressed. The body has to be more formal in order for them to move legislation through Congress. They have to have things organized very well, and they do that. Otherwise, they would not be able to get a lot done. And the 2-year terms also cause some problems in terms of their ability, the individual members, to establish coalitions with other members in the House, and then perhaps people over in the Senate that they might want to work with. All right, so over in the Senate, we've got 100 members. We've got, I put my state there, the state of Florida there. They are representing all of the members of the state, all the citizens of their state, and they have 6-year terms. With a smaller number of members representing all of those citizens in their states as their constituencies, they can operate in a less formal manner. They get to know each other a lot better. They can take it a little slower when it comes to their debating, and coalitions would be much easier to form when you are going to be sitting for 6 years for your term. All right, so the formality in both of the houses starts with using parliamentary procedure, Robert's Rule of Order, and those things that are specific to the House, we know that the debate has to be limited because of the numbers. Each member can only speak for 1 hour. It could be even less than that if all the members agree that they don't have enough time for each person to speak any longer. And members can only offer amendments to bills that are germane, that is having something to do with the item or the topic that's under consideration. The Speaker of the House, or someone that he or she designates, would be the one who controls who speaks. The members direct themselves to the Speaker, not to each other. The Rules Committee, they are going to determine how quickly or slowly a bill might move through Congress, and it might even make it to where it is stuck in committee and never gets out and then dies. The Rules Committee is the one that's going to assign every bill to the correct standing committee. It's going to schedule the bill for debate and then also for a vote. In the Senate, they've got less centralization than they do in the House, just because they don't need to have as much. They don't have the hierarchy that is found in the House. The speakers can speak as long as they want to, and that's a little separate from using the filibuster, but okay, they can do that too, and we'll talk about that here. And so if you are going to use the filibuster, that is speaking for an unlimited amount of time, as long as you just stay there, you can't go anywhere, no breaks, just keep talking, and it may be long enough to pass a deadline or to wear out your opposition to where they just give in and say, okay, stop talking, we'll go along with what it is that you want. When we talk about coalitions, some of them are just a part of the nature of the groupings according to parties. So in the House, we've got the House Democratic Caucus, and we have the House Republican Conference. The Democrats call their grouping a caucus, the Republicans call theirs a conference. We have the same thing that's happening over in the Senate. If you are an independent member, not associated with either party, you can choose who it is that we say you want to caucus with. You can pick whichever one. We've got groupings, subgroups that happen based on race, ethnicity, gender, wing, conservative or more liberal of the party, or some other common interest. If we have members that are together from from both of the parties, we would say that it is bipartisan. We have members getting together from all kinds of characteristics that may cross state lines. We could have farming states, states where there is fishing industry, oil production. Those things would have members come together in order to ensure that they get legislation that's going to be helpful for their constituents. All right, so what you are going to be able to take away, you can answer all of the questions. We have each house designed with specific qualifications, different terms of office, and constituencies. In terms of how they differ, we've got the House with the smaller geographic spaces, the districts, about 700,000 people, and then we've got the senators representing all the people in their states. In terms of how it influences debate and formality, we have to be more formal over in the House in order to get legislation to move through. And then the opposite is true in the Senate. With fewer members, they can operate more. We know that the term length differences can make a difference in terms of your ability to form coalitions and relationships with other members in your body or over on the other side. All right, so we're back to the beginning now, and we have learned how the House and Senate are organized, and we will continue looking at enumerated and implied powers in the next video. All right, thank you. Hello, my name is